all words are divided into two groups. In this lecture, we are trying to address a few very basic features of classical Japanese, particularly about its sentence structure and some basic features of particles. First, let us look at a very simple sentence, a sentence from Ise Monogatari. その里に糸生めいたる女腹から墨蹴り. A very beautiful English translation reads, In that village, there dwelt along two young sisters, proceeded of a disturbing beauty. You can also try to adapt this sentence into modern Japanese. その村に大変輝いた女兄弟が住んでいた. A traditional Japanese grammatical approach will divide all those words into two groups, namely one as a declinable, the other as a substantive, yogen and taigen. These terms are not necessarily very easy to understand. The basic intention for those two groups are that so-called declinable are those words they are changing. They have a different ending. They have their own conjugation. Normally, they are statements, such as a verb, adjective, etc. On the other hand, so-called substantive, they do not change. They always stay as a fixed form and has a very solid formed content. Normally, they are place name, person name, and various basic nouns. While here comes to Japanese sentence structure. A typical Japanese sentence is formed first as the core part by declinable, yogen. In other words, by a verb or an adjective, a statement. In this case, sumikeri. The word sumikeri alone is already form a perfect sentence in Japanese. Then, if we want to expand the sentence, there will be another part, substantive, to come to front of the sentence to add further information to this statement. In this case, onna hara kara sumikeri. Onna kyōdai ga sundeita. Furthermore, if you want to add more information to any part of a sentence, in this case, for example, to onna hara kara, you can form another sentence and place it immediately in front of this particular noun. In this case, we have ito nama meitaru. The word ito here is not commonly used in contemporary Japanese anymore. To replace it, normally we will choose the word taihen, hijōni, totemo, or the like. In this particular sentence, we also have sono sato ni, but this word in meaning more related to the very central statement, sumikeri. Therefore, it is not a part of this so-called modifier, this ito nama meitaru, to the core noun in this sentence. If we focus more on details in a sentence, in this case, if we pay attention to the use of particles, you may find out for some cases, in this case, sono sato ni, the way to use it is exactly as the same as the contemporary Japanese. However, on the other hand, onna hara kara sumi keri, that sentence in contemporary Japanese, we do need a particle nga in between. In other words, if you only state onna kyōdai sundeita, we normally consider that is not completed or not a proper sentence in contemporary Japanese. This concluded the very basic feature of sentence structure in the classical Japanese. Here, if you like, you can take a challenge to carefully compare the sentence structure between contemporary Japanese and classical Japanese, as well as classical Japanese and its English translation. You can very easily identify and locate differences between Japanese and English, particularly in the sense of word orders in a sentence. See you at the next lecture.